Okay, so this is Captain Sam G, and let me just take a brief look around. Make sure I'm not missing anything that I might be able to pick up. Oh, med pack. That would be good, but this isn't one of those kinds of games. Alright, I think it's just go out and talk to Rusty. I can't, like, steal from his place or anything.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Yeah.
Poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Hell, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Well, I'm sure his
Max is still
owner...
groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
You told me to go get them, I went to get them, and then you called me back to tell me something else.
We're almost done.
Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Yeah, sorry. No joke here. Sorry, Barry. We're going all the way with this one.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Well, hopefully Max will be okay.
Just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know. I just don't want any trouble.
Right, thanks.
And remember, it's important to actually pay attention to these people. He's just given me a nice little tip about traps out in the forests. And yeah, Max is okay, so his owner's going to be relieved.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Well, with money potentially involved, I'm thinking Barry's gonna stick around. Alright, let's get to the cabin then. Oh, and we'll arrive just at nightfall.
Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. But you're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo! Achoo!
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Achoo!
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not going to suddenly turn into The Last of Us and you're going to get infected by spores.
Lock the door when I leave.
And yeah, maybe after a night of staying in this place, he'll start to believe me. Okay, just make sure... Yes, see? Batteries. Oh, let's... Okay, the lights were already on. It's still pretty dim in here. Alright, let's... Wrong door. Let's get out of here, and hopefully Barry's going to be alright. Okay, nothing else for me to collect. Let's get to it.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Lock the door now.
The bravest man of all time.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Oh, I don't know. Those huge high beams would probably help blast away at the shadow demons. And then we could just run them down, but no. Let's just go on
I
foot.
should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
I love the use of shadow and fog in this game. And oh good. Bright shimmering lights in the distance. May just be a faulty light. May be some kind of godly presence. Who knows? Alright, let's just break into this cabin. Why not?
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Well, okay. So once again, everybody... Oh, was there something on that table or just magazines? Just magazines and books and stuff. Yeah, once again, everyone knows everyone in this community. And the parade, it's seeming like it's going to be a pretty big deal. Oh good, yeah. Tire swing just ominously starts swinging just as I get close to it. And okay then, goodbye lights. Right, let's try hurrying up a bit. Need to get to my... well, I don't know if I'll be finding my wife, but need to get to Lover's Peak pretty quickly.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Okay. So, doppelgangers and things like that. Maybe you want to keep that in mind. Anyway, back to sprinting. Need to hurry. Okay, is this a dead end up here? Or is this the actual path we need to take? Okay, just a manuscript page. And another. Alright, Alan Wake's not going to question why that car is just... abandoned there.
This was no head injury.
Oh jeez.
Rusty, damn.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Please, help me!
I'm hurrying. And yeah, all the lights have gone out. Okay, I'm a little bit wiped at the moment. Don't you worry, I'm almost there.
Help me! Help me!
Okay, let's avoid the huge swinging electrical wire. So this is where I just was.
Hello?
Back here! I'm back here! Hey!
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Hey, Max.
Good boy.
Yeah, don't you worry. Alright, let's see if there's anything I can pick up now that this is an actual, like, mission place. No, it still doesn't look like it. God, place is a wreck.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Well, can certainly do that. And once the lights are on, we'll be nice and safe. Oh.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with glowing patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Okay, so we've got horrible spots of shadow. Oily.
Just need hunting licenses.
Uh-oh. Oily midnight black goo just... Okay, dodge his. Okay, I need to shoot you so you're out of the way so I can shoot him. There we go. Okay, fully reloaded. Wasted a battery, but that's fine. But Rusty's now.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Is the mammoth still there? Yeah. So we won't be fighting a mammoth boss. Okay, nowhere else to go. Max is dead. Okay, let's not walk on his corpse.
Fishing is only permitted for those prisoners who purchase a park
Fishing.
license. Obey
The park ranger's instructions.
at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never
Never approach closer than 100 yards.
to bears and wolves. Never approach any other wildlife closer than
25 yards.
cats must be leashed.
At all times.
Never leave your
And unattended.
Okay, reload quickly.
Against the law.
Ah, there we go. He took quite a few bullets. Oh boy. And he also, like, wasn't being staggered back by the light source. Oop, dodge that. He was just powering through it. Same as these guys, actually. They seem to just walk straight through whilst covering their eyes. They're learning. Whoop. Something just knocked a giant tree over. Okay, lots more blood on the ground and no idea what produced it. Okay, brief moment of respite in the light.